Hi Taurus, how are you? This is Janine from Sales Janine Tarot, and welcome back to my channel. For those of you who have stayed subscribed, thank you so very much. Yes, I have been away a little bit. I haven't been feeling very well. Today is one of the first days that I'm able to get out of bed. I've been quite sick a bit, but I'm healthy and I'm up and on the go. And as you can see, I'm not in my normal office place where I usually do my videos. I am currently in my lounge, so welcome to my humble abode. Well, you can see a section of my lounge anyway. Okay, so Taurus, we're going to be looking into your August reading for what it is that you need to know for August. What is the energies that you're working with? And while I was meditating and coming into your energy, the Queen of Swords popped out. Yep, she raised her little head. So here you are, Taurus, and I feel that this is your energy. This is you standing up and coming into your power and speaking your truth and cutting all of the BS out of your life that you don't want there, that you feel doesn't belong, that things haven't been serving you. But we are going to be popping her back into the deck, and I'm going to be using the Witch's Tarot today and clarifying with the Archangel Animal Oracle deck. And we're going to be doing clarifiers as well. That was a poopy shuffle. Okay, so Taurus, here we go. I would like to say thank you to the gods and goddesses and the Holy Divine for being with us in this reading. Help me and us to receive all of the messages with love and light in our hearts. Thank you, Spirit. Oh, come on. There we go. My cards feel sticky. It's funny because I've been using them all day. Now they don't want to work with me. Okay, Taurus. Too many cards. If you don't want to go through the shuffling, feel free to fast forward, as I am going to be laying out your spread for you, and then we will be clarifying. So I don't want to waste anybody's time, and I do take jumpers from the pack. Not so much. So what is it that Taurus needs to know for their goal? Okay. The obstacle. Thank you. This will only take a few minutes. Whoa. It's just too many cards that came out right now. I'm going to be putting them back in. Actually, I wonder what's going on with this deck right now, because it hasn't happened the whole time I've been doing readings today. Okay. What is it that Taurus needs to avoid? Please calm down the energy. What is it that Taurus needs to avoid? Please calm down the energy. What is it that Taurus needs to avoid? Show us clearly. What is it that Taurus needs to avoid? You have the Page of Swords, the Nine of Swords, the Seven of Cups, Karma, which is aka Judgment, as well as the Seven of Wands, the Tower. What is it that Taurus needs to embrace? The Chariot. Beautiful. The Four of Cups, and in your advice, wow, that's a lot of cards. That's only 3. I'll take them. At the bottom of the deck, the Moon. Okay, so Taurus, we're going to get right into your reading right now, and we're going to be clarifying. We currently have your current self, which is the Page of Swords. Now, whenever I see the Page of Swords, I kind of feel that this is a little bit of a cheeky energy. Excuse me. So you might be dealing with somebody who's a bit cheeky. You might be dealing with a younger energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius as well. This can be where there is a lot of spying, a lot of gossip going on around you right now, Taurus. Spirit, please clarify the Page of Swords. Please clarify the Page of Swords. And the Hierophant. All right. So there can be a little bit of... now, the Hierophant is all about your higher power, your higher self. It can also be relating to church confinement, such as church organizations. Can also be to do with marriage. This is my marriage card, but I'm feeling for some of you, you could be dealing with a little bit of immaturity right now in a relationship that you are currently having, maybe in a marriage, or this can be children from a marriage where you are dealing with a little bit of immaturity, a little bit of gossip. If this is not that, then I can be, thank you, Spirit, the King of Swords. He's very stable energy. He's very stubborn as well. So you have two swords over here and you have the king over here. So I'm feeling that for a lot of you, you could have been dealing with a little bit of this bickering in your relationship, or in a working environment even, or in any kind of higher up place. If you're dealing with lawyers, your lawyers could be bickering back and forth with each other. Your children could be, if you're working with colleagues, or you even yourself, back and forth kind of energy. I'm feeling with the Page of Swords, a lot of people are spying on each other. This can be even you checking out what a person is doing on Facebook or whatever, following them, trying to get to the truth, a lot of gossip, lending your ears out to gossip or what other people have to say, drawing your own kind of conclusions. It's kind of that energy that I'm feeling right now around you for the time period of August. But you are going to be getting this under control with the King of Swords, where you are going to be very solid and stable in the way that you think, and you're going to cut right through that BS and say, you know what, no more. I'm not in the mood for this anymore. And you're going to almost put your foot down and stomp your authority down and say, you know what, enough of this child's play, if I can put it like that. Enough of this child's play. Let's handle things in a more mature manner, okay? Because I just feel that a lot of back and forth bickering kind of energy where nobody's really getting anywhere. All right, Taurus. The theme of your month is this Nine of Swords. So it might be that you will have a lot of anxieties and stress and depression. You might be worrying about something that's keeping you up at night, and it could have to do with the Ace of Wands, of a new creative project that you are beginning, a new start in something. Maybe some of you starting a new job even. That can be a possibility as well. For some of you, you're going to be worrying about your children, or you're going to be worrying about something coming back from the past. It could even involve a Leo here with the Strength card, okay? But for the most part, and for the most of you, I'm sensing that you will be having a little bit of worries about a new project or creativity, or something that you're trying to start up with, something that you've maybe studied for, something that you maybe feel that you are well prepared for it, but it's just not coming to fruition. And I feel that it's still very much in a infant kind of energy at this moment. But Spirit is telling you right now to have some strength, okay? Don't try to force anything. Even if we worries, even your feelings and your worries may be well justified, but the thing is, it's not really going to resolve any issues now, is it? So I'm feeling that for some of you, you could be worried that something is coming back from the past to haunt you. I don't know where that comes from, so that might be a message for just one or two of you, where I feel like you're looking for this new beginning here, but you're worried that something is coming up from the past, something that you've kept hidden, something that you've kept on the down low. And I think it's with all of this bickering and constant nagging that you're dealing with around, with people around you in your life, that, I don't know, it's the strangest message, but it might feel like you're scared that maybe a truth is coming out even. But Spirit is telling you right now to have the strength. Try not to be aggressive in your approach. Try to take a more calm and relaxed notion on the way that you move forward, because you do have prosperity. Yeah, I mean, this is all about new beginnings. This is a gift from the universe coming straight at you. Sorry, there's this big truck that's going down the road. You have this great new beginning, and with a butterfly over here, we can see that this is transformation, and it's blossoming from those wands. The possibilities are endless for you right now, Taurus, which is really very beautiful. For some of you, you could be going into creative projects with children, maybe finding ways to play with your children, educational games. Once again, I don't know where that comes from. It might just be for one of you, where you are creating educational games, performing educational games, something to do with children and contentment, okay? And you're worrying if it's going to all work out or not. Maybe some of you are becoming teachers at this time, or you're having a little bit of problems or drama revolving around teaching and children and creativity at this time, where you feel like everything is quite blocked. Because the Six of Cups is the past card. I usually read this as a past card, but what I'm seeing for you with the theme of the month, it can be that it's going all about your inner child as well. But there is concerns about you, about whether something is going to work out or not. And it's not helping much that you have this constant stress of this nagging and bickering and this little bit of irritation that is happening here in the background. Okay, so your key goal here is the Seven of Cups. Now you might say, well, how can that be a goal? I don't want to be confused. Most readers will see the Seven of Cups as a confusion card, not being sure which option that you can take, not being sure which option is going to be the best for you. Now I'm seeing the Seven of Cups here as a goal, like you have many options available at this time for you. We're going to be popping these back in. We have the shadow side and we have the Three of Cups, clarifying that. So there's many options for you, but the thing is, you have the shadow side, which is aka the Devil card, okay? So, and the community. So I feel like there's a lot of confusion around a community, a situation here again where the Page of Swords is coming out, where there is bickering, where there is gossiping, where there's no real clarity, too much people have their hand in the pie and you're feeling quite confused. And here with the shadow side, it's really asking you to look at your shadow side, because in other decks it would be the Temptation card, the Devil card. And I'm feeling that for some of you, your goal is to overcome this issue that is happening in your community. It could involve people, women in your family even. I don't know why I'm feeling family, but it could involve your family. There's women in your family and gossiping and a little bit of immaturity back and forth. Nobody, it's like one person is trying to get the better of another. And this is causing you a little bit of confusion. You don't know who to believe right now with the Seven of Cups. You don't even know which way to turn. You don't even know how you feel about anybody anymore. And if this is not in your family, this might be in your working environment or any other environment where you feel like you don't know what to believe anymore. But the thing is, the Spirit is telling you right now that don't give in to these this temptations, of gossip and hurting each other. And this can also be addictions. So now is a time for you to double check yourself. Make sure that, you're coming into a situation with a clear conscious, and that you're not trying to do anything to anybody out of a sense of belittling them or getting back to them like revenge. Rather let karma take care of it. Exactly. And here we have karma as the obstacle, which would be your Judgment card in the original Rider-Waite Tarot deck. Now when we see it as the obstacle, I would like to get some clarification. Why is Judgment an obstacle? Okay, the Five of... Please clarify karma as an obstacle. What is it that Taurus needs to know? Okay. So we have Judgment coming in here. Now I feel like it is an obstacle because it's something that you need to actually... I'm feeling that you need to accept your role in the situation. I don't know where that is coming from. Once again, this message can be just for one of you. It's not going to, represent everybody of the zodiac sign for Taurus. And if this is not for you, then it's not for you. Then don't take it, okay? But I feel like you need to... It's time to admit the truth. Sometimes it's not a nice truth. But it's time to admit the truth of where you've been feeling left out in the cold. Who's been making you feel left out in the cold? Because your obstacle is overcoming Judgment and the Ten of Cups. So there's something that is, and it is this Five of Pentacles that is stopping you from this ultimate happiness, because it's like you're stopping yourself from seeing the truth. It's like you staying illuminated. It's almost like you're hiding away from Judgment. But if you've had a part in a story where there is constant bickering back and forth, there's always two sides to a story. And no, you may not be wrong, and no, you may not be right. There's always a little bit of truth behind any lie as well. So I feel that for a lot of you, you're quite confused at this moment. And For some of you, there may be a judgment that has been placed upon you from somebody else, a higher up as well, and it could have to do with your family, where you've been feeling left out the cold, where you feel like, people have abandoned you almost in a sense. Now, I do see pentacles, so it can be about your finances as well, where you felt left out of a financial situation, where you felt that people have gotten the better of you in a financial situation. But I'm also feeling this very much as pentacles are earthly things, so I feel that this is something tangible, something that you can see, feel and touch and hear and smell. So I'm feeling that you feel very left out in the cold, like something was taken away from you, like deliberately kept away from you, which is giving you your ultimate happiness. And here comes judgment. Okay, but in the same sense, I'm feeling, I want to get another card just to clarify before I go any further. It is almost like you need to accept things the way that they are. Yeah, with the Ace of Pentacles. Beautiful. All right, so you need to accept things the way that they are so that you can move forward, okay? Because judgment is going to be coming down. And it might make you feel pretty darn uncomfortable for a while, Taurus. But this is bringing you a new financial beginning, I see, with the Ace of Pentacles. This is all about something new. Maybe if this is not a new beginning for you, this is a new home. Maybe for some of you, you're getting a verdict on home loan. Or if there's divorce happening here, you could be hearing, exchanging of assets even. But it can also just be that you're finally getting what you rightfully deserve. But I feel like you almost have to start at the very beginning for it. It's not like everything's going to be given to you with a silver platter, Taurus. No. And I feel that this obstacle is like you're struggling to get this new beginning because you're so busy dealing with the shadow side. There's things that you need to look within, the child within. Let go of your childhood memories, anything that's been holding you back. It's time for you to nurture your inner child as well, and forgive and forget the past lessons, and don't carry them over into your new progression of your new life that the universe is offering and promising you right now when the judgment comes in. Because you do have two aces on the table, so I do see a new beginning for you, and a very creative and prosperous new beginning for you. But still, I feel like there's just some kind of nagging thing that is getting to you. It's like too much people are saying too many things, and a lot of gossip. I feel like there's a lot of mouths running. I'm just feeling a lot of mouths and a lot of confusion and nastiness as well. Nastiness. And that can go back and forth either which way. You take it as it resonates to you, Taurus. Now, your major accomplishment, which is really beautiful, I'm very happy to see this actually, is the Seven of Wands. So this is you coming up on a higher position. This is you standing up for yourself. This is you... too many cards. This is you regaining your footing again and rising up from the situation. Thank you. Is there anything else to clarify the Seven of Wands? Clarify the Seven of Wands. Is there anything else? Okay. No. The major accomplishment for you for August is you're rising above the situation. You see all of these over here. This is like people that's taking jabs at you, right? This is like what I'm feeling, that negative energy around you. And I feel that you're just kind of sick and tired of it. And you're going to stand there and you're going to be fighting. And you're going to rise above the situation. And that's really beautiful. You have the King of Pentacles here as well. So you are going to become very solid in your footing. And there's a saying that the higher trees catch all the wind, because people are jealous. People want what you have. People don't want to see you happy. People don't want to see you succeed. You are solid. You have your foundation here. You have enough to go around. And I feel like you're having to defend that almost. But you are going to be successful in this, Taurus, because you're not going to you are actually turning around, where once I feel like you might have been, you're fighting back and you're standing up for yourself, and you're like, you know what, no, this is who I am. If you don't like it, take the highway. I really love this as a major accomplishment, because you are accomplishing all the negativity and all of this gossip and all of the confusion that has been coming your way, things and people and what they've been saying, and just I feel like you felt like you don't know who to believe. I keep saying that, but that's the way I'm feeling. Like, and please take that in any context in your relationships, in your family, but I feel very much it can be a part of a family structure here. Not so much business, but more like family. Like everybody has got something to say, and there's like this back and forth. You know, like if siblings are fighting or in-laws are fighting, that kind of atmosphere. And I feel that you're going to be rising above the situation, and you're going to be saying, well, you know what? I'm still sitting pretty darn good where I am, whether you like it or not. So that's really nice. So what to avoid is the Tower. I would just like to, Spirit, please clarify the Tower. What to avoid is the Tower, and out comes the Eight of Cups. So just give me a moment here. I feel like you need to avoid walking away from something that belongs to you. Because you can't really avoid a Tower moment, right? Because this is a major arcana. This is the universe stepping in. But I'm feeling like you need to avoid the Tower moment. Like, make sure you're not in this Tower. Free yourself up. Thank you, Spirit. Now I'm getting it clearly. Free yourself up. Don't go down with the Tower, okay? Exactly what is happening here with the Seven of Wands, where you are rising above the situation. So don't be pulled down when the Tower hits. In other words, when the shit hits the fan, don't be a part of it. Make sure that you are separate and that you've walked away from the situation. Thank you, Spirit. Now I understand. So with the Eight of Cups, as you're walking away, and you're going towards your wish fulfillment, you're leaving behind that doesn't belong to you anymore, okay? So what it is that you need to avoid is make sure that you release this before the shit hits the fan. Don't be a part of it. Walk away from it because it doesn't serve you. Don't go back and rummage in the dirt, okay? Like, there might be a big blow up, there might be a big fight, but I'm feeling that Spirit is telling you to rather walk away from that. Okay, that's very specific for one or two of you, okay? So let me know in the comments below what that might mean for you. But I feel like there might be a big blow up, but Spirit is telling you to walk away from this, because the Tower moment is when everything comes crumbling down. And you don't want to be there when that happens. It's like what's coming for other people is coming for them, but make sure you're not a part of that. That's the kind of energy that I'm feeling. Now, what to embrace is the Chariot. And I love that, because you're moving forward. You're taking the reins in the situation. You're taking the reins in your life. Spirit, please clarify the Chariot. Thank you. The Knight of Pentacles. This is very slow-moving energy with the Knight of Pentacles, okay? But it's slow-moving energy, but it is moving forward. So this is something that you need to embrace, that you are moving away from that Tower moment, okay? You're moving away from the destruction and the devastation and I'm just hearing like a lot of drama, a lot of like da-da-da-da-da-da. I don't know, it's like, whoa. I don't want to, it's like almost as if there's a hurricane going through somebody's house. Like fighting or something. I don't see the Five of Swords here, funny enough, but that's how the energy that I'm feeling. You don't want to be there when devastation strikes. And you're going to be moving away from this energy with the Chariot, which is really beautiful. And you're going on your destination. You're deciding, because the horse has taken the rider to a certain point, and now the rider is going to be leading the horses, which is really beautiful. So you've been put on this destination, on this road, on this journey, and things has happened as it's happened, and now you're going to start taking control of your life in the month of August, Taurus, and that is really very beautiful energy. I'm very happy to see that for you. Now, where it is that you can find your support is the Four of Cups. Now, there may be an opportunity coming your way, but you may not be looking towards it. You may feel as if, you have enough cups filled. You don't need anything else. But you can also look to the universe and to people in your life. Oh, and the Emperor. You may be finding your support, Taurus, from an Aries, okay? And if this is not an Aries in your life, then this is you embodying that, where you find support within your own strength, okay? But I feel that for some of you, you may be looking towards a father figure, or an Aries or a very masculine figure in your life who you know you can trust, who you know will guide you on the right path. And this is he's your protector. The Emperor is a protector, and it's almost like you in the way is the child over here, because I feel like he's very protective and guarding over you, because he sees that you are trying to move away from this destruction and devastation and this nastiness that has been going on in your life, and he's going to be there to try and protect and guide you, which is really very beautiful. All right, so anybody like that in your life, you can rest assured that you can trust them. Okay, my loves, now we're going to be looking at your advice, excuse me my nose, your advice and encouragement for the month of August is the Queen of Wands, which is beautiful. This is very creative energy, very domesticated. This is putting the fun back in your life. Okay, don't forget to have fun. Don't forget to be carefree days, and put all of your creativity into any project that you want to begin. Okay, because Spirit is telling you that while you're working and you're waiting for this harvest to come, but don't forget to have fun. Okay, don't forget to have fun while you're waiting for what you truly deserve, because here comes the Six of Swords, and isn't this beautiful? This is you moving away. The Spirit is telling you, he's encouraging you to move away from anything and everybody that is not serving you for your higher purpose. Forget about the worries, forget about all that niggly devastation, forget about people who's trying to pull you down. Know who you are and be sure of who you are, and get that self-confidence, and go to people who love you and care about you and have your best interests at heart. Okay, and just try to avoid distraction. Try not to get involved in anything that you know could lead you down the wrong path. All right, so what I'm going to do now, I'm going to be reading for you from the Archangel Animal Oracle. So I'm going to be reading for you from the Animal Archangel Oracle. I did get a disruption in my video, and I hope that it does not bug you too much, lovely Taurus. So let us see. What is it that you need to know for the month of August? What is it that you need to know for the month of August? Spirit, what is the messages for Taurus in the month of August? What is the messages for Taurus in the month of August? Please help us to receive the messages with love and light. Show us clearly. The Whale. Live as a fully conscious being. Now, I'm going to read this to you because I don't know what all of the cards mean. And I do quite a few readings a day. Okay, so I'll be holding the card up here, and here's your message, my loves. This is a card of mastery. One of the first steps is to be able to control your breathing. When you focus on your breath, you connect consciously to source and your place of origin. Well, wisdom suggests you center yourself through breathing or deepen your meditation practice. When you think about or swim with whales, Angel Mary can also take you up to source. Your heart will be touched by the ineffable light. Rise above worldly matters and spread love, light, hope, and inspiration to those around you. Ask that your fifth dimensional blueprint be fully installed and live it. No matter what is happening around you, be the best that you can be. Absolutely, guys. And really, like I said, you're going to be rising above the situation. And here in the Animal Oracle card, they tell you as well, rise above the situation. And don't let what is happening on the earthly plane get to you so much and bring you down. All right, we're going to be reading from the Daily Oracle. Just a moment. There's no honor like being humbled before the mysteries of life. There's no honor like being humbled before the mysteries of life. So Taurus, that is really a very beautiful message, and I'm just gonna, I mean, really, I feel this, the whole reading is you about getting your power and rising above the situation and not giving into things that is not there for your highest power, and you know who you are always meant to be. So if you did like this video, please don't forget to please like, share, and subscribe if that's something that you would like to do. And also you can find me on my Facebook channel, which is Soul's Journey South Africa, and you can always book a private reading with me, and you will find my email in the description box below. Much love, you guys. Bye for now.